usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 153 of my series, where I try to play the maps of towns, cities and urban areas of Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, trying to achieve a score of 25,000 points for each map I play. Today we are going to the town of Notodden. And this is a place I've never been to, which is kind of strange, but yeah, I have not. And this place, if you go back to around 1900, or even, well, slightly before that, like 1865, there were only 300 people living here, and they was basically just living on farms in this area. And then they, then with the advent of hydroelectricity, and which they had plenty of in this area, or could produce plenty of in this area, as well as access to vast forests, industry sprung up at Notodden because it was in a very strategic place in terms of communications, particularly when they opened the canals up the rivers here through Porsgrunn and Skien. You could transport stuff on keel all the way from Notodden and down here. So while there was hydroelectricity and also large quantities of wood, industry happened, and the industry went on for quite some time, although when they got to 1987, the last major industry was closed down in Notodden, and the town went into a sort of decline, but then it was recently-ish made into a UNESCO World Heritage Site because the old industrial, or rather, it's more or less a complete industrial complex from the early 1900s, mid-1900s, that has, including the power lines, the power stations, the hydroelectric dams, etc., etc., that is pretty much all intact still. Notodden is also a place that you will go to see the Heddal Stave Church, which I've included here, although it is kind of out of town, which is a rather spectacular stave church, and it's the largest in Norway. And one of the main draw of Notodden is the Notodden Blues Festival, that I've been meaning to go to for absolute years, but still have failed to do so. So, yeah. But, well, there's about 9,000 people living in Notodden, and we are going to go and have a look at what Notodden is like. As usual, I'll be having no business working on this leaderboard, but we'll see where we wind up. Okay, so we're looking north, and there's this river thing going through town, so we are somewhere on the eastern shore, on the eastern bank of the river. We need the name of the street. Kind of seems to be close to downtown, I'm guessing, but at least when you get like concrete or brick houses like those, you are usually close to downtown in Norway. What does it say? Notodden Energy, so there's a power plant of some kind going up that road. Okay, and that's a alright, a Blues Indian restaurant and bar. Yeah, that Indian blues is quite particular. Right, so this road goes off to Geoguessr. Geoguessr is up here. So yeah, and then we have this big bendy thing. So we must. Oh gods, look at this absolute mess of roads. But I reckon that we are here. No, we're not, are we? And here's the 134 with a drive. Well, it's been a while since. Well, actually, this could actually be quite recent. So, does this place have a name? Nope. But okay, let's. Yes, here's the spot. So, but which of the streets was this then? Was it this one? Let's see. So now we are. Right. Millergutensgata. And Millerguten was an Ole Bull. Well, Millerguten was a. I hate saying fiddler, but he was quite influential in terms of waking the general public up to Norwegian folk music. And Ole Bull was sort of his artistic heir, although he took his career quite a lot further and went international. Millergut means something like the Miller Boy. Okay, so that's that house. No, don't give me this. I think that red house must be that one that I just marked. And then there's that thing, which is that one. And that house must be this one. And we're standing more or less in the middle between these two houses here. There we go. That was almost a very, very bad misclick, but... Okay, so that's... no, Andersen... Oh, or... Drat, well, I thought that was an actual building. I think I want to know the name of the street before I venture onto the main road. Løkkeveien, okay, and Kjønnvegen, so the Pond Road and Løkke, that would be like a loop or a small plaza or square. No. Alright, and so, could we be down here? No, that doesn't look like a place people would be living. Merd Road. No, it has nothing to do with Merd. That's the road we were at. Let's see. Alright, so how many houses up to the end of this road? Let's see this. 1, 2, 3 houses. That was about what I guessed. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're looking at that one. Turn around, and we are smack into this one. There we go. Well, that's urban. Okay. Yeah, that is quite on the margin again. So what do you call them? Street. Well, that's quite a twisty and turny thing. And okay, so we are on the east side of the river again. We're not being let to escape out. Oh great, I have refashioned the roads here. And of course it doesn't have a name. This one did have one until listen ahead of the wagon, yeah. So somewhere. Let's see, so could this have... which of these roads could it have been? I totally lost my bearings about where I was. I have a feeling we were somewhere on this one. I just wish I could catch the names of these things. I think this is Rolf Wikström's road. Boom. And why aren't there any street names here? This is the Weavers commercial estate, so it must be down here. Okay, but how did I get here? That's the next question. Where did we go from? So let's see. So we're going south. Then we're going southwest. And then we're going quite westerly. Very westerly. Come on. Oh, man. I have a feeling we're up here. Let's see. That would actually work. I think. Was this the road we came from? Yes, it was. But yeah, I think this is right. No, it's not. That's the it. So this could be that one, but we don't have this many small buildings anywhere. What is this? Let's have a little look down here. Yes. Okay, right. Got you now. That was a little off. But there we go. this. We have to do this. Let's see. Is this the way? No, let's see. Where is it? So, bear over with me for a little bit. This is somewhat unique. If I can just find the right spot. Is it here? Yes, here we go. Welcome to the runway at Notodden, or ized Airport. So this is, I believe, the only airport or an only airfield in Norway that has a public road crossing it. It is not a. I don't think any airline is operating this airport, so it's not a very not a very busy one. But I guess there will be private planes. As you can see, it's kept in fairly good nick. So yeah. So that is ized Airport. Now let's see if we can figure out where we are. Well, actually, this is. Well, there's the tower, and let's see if we can figure out the right location here. No, it's not the Mert Road. It's oh, so they operate historical flights here. Okay. Anyways, as I was going to say, no, I totally forgot. It means a Mert is like a fishing net where you will keep your catch in the water to keep it alive. And that is also the term currently in use by, at least in Norway, by fish farms. Where they, for the pens where they keep the fish. I think we're there. Yep. And now for our final round. Wow, that's a lot of samey houses. It looks like we're on the west side of the river. Are we? Or am I just being tricked by the topography? Yet another place without any street names, though. Here we go. Abel's Street. Abel could be a number of people, although I guess it could be named for Nils Henrik Abel, who was a mathematic prodigy, and I believe he lived in the early 1800s, and he did not grow to be very old because he died from, I believe, tuberculosis. And but I think he put out a thesis on how to solve or something with it had something to do with the solving of fourth degree equations. Now I'm totally lost as to where I was, but I think I must have been up here somewhere, because no. I look into the northeast. Are we out here, are we? No. Well, this is major enough in order to have... we're probably here. Yeah, this Abel Street, right. So I must have been up here in Harald Bjerke Street. So was that Holtermann Knutsen Street we were looking at? early on. Let's see. So there's no. So this must be Tinnebyveien, because we have this open field here. And this is Abel Street. And this is Abel Street 5. Okay. 5, really? I guess that one must be in Holte-Knudsen's Road, and that one, well, both of these in Holte-Knudsen's Road. 135. I'm just going to check with that road off to the side here. Yes. Then we got these garages. Good. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And it's... okay, so it's that house and this one. Which is that one. And we are here-ish, aren't we? There. There we go. That actually took a while. Oh, it took rather longer than expected. Well, it still was a fun one. Unfortunately, we never got to see the downtown, but at least we got to see the airfield. Actually, or rather here. Could have gone to the Stave Church if I had been really patient, but no. I think we'll wrap it up there. That is episode 153 and Notodden done. Please check in tomorrow for episode 154. And as always, until then, bye-bye.